the ass valve just got an insane buff. That's what it's called, right? Before this buff, I really didn't like using this gun personally. It had just way too much recoil compared to the other guns. Like, in general, it wasn't too bad to use, but when you compare it to like an SMG-45, there was just no reason to be using this. But now that it's actually really good because the firing stability got buffed by a lot, not only is it usable with the red dot, but with this laser stance as well. And this is how you instantly ADS. You can hold breath too, to eliminate a lot of recoil. That looks pretty rough, but actually it looks pretty good. It's 50 meters. Before, this thing would have been all over the place. That's with the laser. So that just gives you an idea of how good this build really is. So I roam around the map using this, and then when they're farther away, I just press the zoom button to switch to ADS instantly. Like, the ADS isn't too bad, but it's not ideal, right? So that's what I'm using. I just do that. Boom. That's how you get away with any sort of handling speed, but this handling speed's pretty balanced. The base stats really don't matter to me when it comes to the final build because calibrations can completely change something. If you calibrate everything to control, 63 becomes way higher than what you're seeing here. So that's just an example. However, the stability number matters to me because we got it to 0.53. 0.47 is the cap, and I'll show you guys when we get to optics how to get this even lower. So that's why we're always holding breath, no matter what site we're on. That's how we do it. And I'll show you really quickly. Go to keyboard and mouse, controls and combat. You guys scroll all the way down and make sure switch optic / zoom is on a good button for you. I like left alt, it's easy to press. So that's how we're taking advantage of almost 1,000 bullets per minute. We're adding instant ADS. But yeah, to put it into perspective, if it was 50% flat, which it almost is, it would be 0.225 horizontal recoil. So it's basically a straight line. Really easy to control. Our firing stability is not too shabby, a little higher than I would prefer. The reason it's not that great is because I'm not using this piece like I usually do. You really could go with the prism, but I tested both, and I feel like the bevel's just better when it comes to this gun. The horizontal recoil is all over the place. This is what I went with, and I set these calibrations for extra control and stability when moving. All these calibrations are going to be to the right, by the way, just to let you guys know now. Besides the optic, which is to the left, I'll show that when I get there. Just remember all of these to the right. So we'll move on to the barrel. Not very many options here. You want to get as much muzzle velocity as possible. It's got the lowest out of the ARs, I believe. 392. That's gotta be some of the lowest in the game. Got the left rail empty, upper rail's empty, and then on the right rail, this is where I put a red laser. And like I said, this is the most important piece. This will also give you accuracy and handling. The handling that you lose is only when it's off, so don't worry about that. Hipfire is actually going to be really good. 61's pretty good as it is. And then you got this 4-bar boost on top of it. And then 3 bars of handling, so pretty good. There's not really an option here. Just slap the 45 round on. 30 rounds is just not going to cut it with this gun. Absolutely not. Then we got the AK Heavy Tower Grip. Curveball. That was going to be an AR one. Set to the right. And then when you put that piece on, you can put one of these on the bottom, which we put the stable grip base because we need that stability. And then we got the heavy stable stock set to the right. We don't have very many pieces to work with. It's not too bad, but no muzzle. It hurts. Always put on this cap for free handling. And for the sight, there's actually a few. This one's preference. Just when it comes to one times, put whatever you want. I have it set to the left. And then make sure the setting's on. Scope magnification adapts automatically. So when I ADS with this one times, it doesn't zoom in. The FOV stays the exact same. I highly recommend this recon sight. Definitely really useful because it gives you even more stability. We reached that 0.47 that I was talking about earlier. So this is why this piece is insane. So you can use the laser stance and then switch to the 1.5 times. It's actually not too bad. I would skip right past the second zoom, the 5 times. I would not use that. And you can set it like this. And that maximizes everything. So it makes your laser aim even better. So if you're on this, you just gotta press it twice to get back to your the laser really quickly. You should really, it's all about skipping that second zoom. You could also go with this adjustable scope. Just make sure you only use 3 times. And then if you're a madman, you could put on this sniper 8 times, which actually gives you stability too. This is nice because you can actually see when you're in laser stance. I wish all the sniper sights did this. So there's my ASVAL build. Hope you guys enjoy, and be sure to let me know how you feel about it. Now I got a gameplay for you guys that I, not exactly super happy with, but, you know, we got some cool moments in it. And yeah, we got this gameplay, or we got this build out quickly is what matters. That sounds very rushy and terrible, to be honest, but I was pretty hyped with the buff today, so I was really happy to actually use this gun. And it's still not personally my best gun. It's not the gun that's me. It just doesn't work well in my hands, so I had to take what I could get, you know what I mean? Be sure to join the Discord for early builds, linked in the description. Be sure to check out all the other links, laser guide, and stuff like that. Hell yeah. Alright, peace out. Yeah, war.
Love this. I fucking love this dude. How much will it cost me?
Requesting artillery barrage! Artillery barrage.
week, 203,000. 3 weeks ago, 3.2 mil. A month ago, 6.4K. 1 month ago, 1 mil. 855K. 539K. 750K. 1.1 mil. Now, this motherfucker farming. Ants and bees.
That's what I said, man. You crazy, man.
All objectives secured. Outstanding job, operator.
I can't get a good game.
Hold on. They want.